What's up, Rangers? Good morning. It's David again with the Lawn Ranger. Today is Wednesday. It's about 8 o'clock here. Pulling up to the first account here. It is a bank. That's for our account. Try to get this one done before the bank opens, of course, before all the people get here. It's just before 8. But anyway. What's going on this week? Yesterday was a good day. We had a really, we got 11 yards done. Well, I say we, me. I did. I got 11 yards done yesterday. It went good. Finally, we had some sunshine and able to get some work done. So, been watching some of you guys' videos. A lot of you guys have some very valid points that you guys bring up, and I just like to chime in on a few of those about bidding and estimating and equipment and all that. You know, all the topics that most of you guys talk about. In these upcoming videos, I will be trying to chime in and put in my dollar's worth on what I think about that. By no means do I think that I am any more experienced or any better than any of you guys. Please don't think that at all. But I have been around the block a few times in this landscaping business. I have nearly 20 years experience in this business for myself, and I have gone through the trials of having just pockets bulging with money, and then I also have had the times of where I didn't think that we were going to be able to even afford to put gas in the truck. So I've been to all parts of those, and through my videos I hope that I can share that with you, and through my testimonials it may help me to learn more, and also myself, and also maybe help some of you guys out there. I haven't noticed a lot of you guys who here in the South. I know the Alabama Lawn Pros is in Alabama, and there's a couple of guys in Savannah, Georgia. Most of you guys that I've currently watch, which would be Employee Trap, Keith Kalfas, Top Notch. You guys, I believe, are in the northern. I think you guys, Top Notch, I believe you guys are in Kansas, maybe. And I know the Geek is in St. Louis. I don't know, northern areas. I don't know how the difference of lawn service would be between there and here. I know that my season is a lot longer, and therefore our time of working in our mowing season is, I know, is longer. So that makes a big difference. So hopefully we can come to some common ground on making this better for all of us. Tips and tricks and you know, inside information on some stuff. So in an upcoming video, I'm going to tell you some secrets on how to cut 10 to 12 yards a day by yourself. I'm going to give you tricks on that. That's coming up in the next one of my next episodes. You can do it by yourself. You can cut 10 to 12 yards a day every day. I promise you. I do it all the time, and I'm over 40 years old, so some of you guys who are younger than me should be doing even more than that. I tell you, I've had guys working for me that were half my age, that were out of shape, could not keep up with me. Not to pat myself on the back or anything, but you get into a rhythm, you know what you got to do, you get the job done. So, especially when you got a lot riding on it, if you don't do it, you don't get paid. And when you don't get paid, your kids don't eat, your kids don't get new shoes, yada yada. So Anyway, today's another day. I'm about to get this bank started here. This is a pretty small bank. This is it's probably not even, I don't know, less than I think it's less than 6,000 square feet of grass. There is a lot of shrubbery, of course, at a bank, but the shrubs don't need to be done because I get them all done in the wintertime. And we're early spring, they hadn't started growing back yet. So anyway, I'll check back here in just a little bit. Wednesday, April 2022. Double deuce. See you.
What's up, Rangers? It's David. We'll show you a little example of some of the higher end homes that I do here in the Atlanta area. This is a little gated community. Really nice looking yards. I do 10 in this neighborhood. Just killing it. Let me show you. Looks really good right now. All of our azaleas are looking good, and Japanese maple. This Bermuda lawn cut super tight. That's maybe an inch and a quarter, I believe. It's really tight. Still is not completely out of dormancy yet. There's still a little bit of dormant turf there. Usually Bermuda won't come to full swing till May, middle, maybe a little bit, maybe middle into May. But I just thought I'd give you a little bit of eye view on what we do. So, all right, check back. All right. Here's another one. The same neighborhood I had just a little while ago. This is the back of this house. Huge backyard with their little grill and stuff in the back. There's still even back behind me here still. They're on a little lake. There's houses all the way around this lake. This is probably one of the nicer Bermuda lawns that you're gonna see. It's just really nice and smooth. Up there, as we go up the hill, it gets a little tricky to cut it, but stays really wet, and it's kind of hard to get a good pattern going when it's on a hill. It's almost too steep to drive down. But there's another one after I just chased off the geese. Damn geese, man, they come over here and they'll eat the grass. They'll eat it and pull it up. That's what you see all along right here is what they've done before. All these droppings and everything you see. I filled all that back in with sand about a month ago. Look, there's some more right there. They're everywhere. A little baby with them too. Look at that little thing. The little thing waddling right there. Yeah, it's cute, but it screws up my Bermuda. Anyway, a little waterfall over there. This is a nice little property. This is what you get down in Georgia, man. This is Atlanta yard. But anyway, those geese, they'll eat the grass. They'll eat it and pull it up. Next thing you know, there's nothing left, and they bury their heads down in there. I don't know what they do. They screwed up, is all I know. But Anyway, I'm just sitting out here on a mower out here looking out here at this lake, man, and just taking a breather. I'm done for the day. This is my last one. I got to trim this yard out and head to the house, man. So it's a nice property. I appreciate you guys hanging in with me and checking me out. I'll update you later. Hey, what's up, Rangers? It's David again. What day is today? Monday again. I want to show you another little aspect of what I do on my business. I do quite a bit of stuff for developers and builders, real estate agents, things like that. Not always the best properties by any means, but usually some pretty good money. I do a little neighborhood entrance here, and the developer I work for, or I do work for, he still owns all these lots, and when the economy crashed, nobody would buy these lots. There's a county ordinance in this area that empty lots can't be unkept if there's residents living in the vicinity, so he has to mow it, or I have to mow it for him. So it's a long way. I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you about how long this is. It goes all the way down to that house down there. On both sides of the road. Down into this little cul-de-sac. All the way up there, and around the corner there's another cul-de-sac. I can't film that, but it's a pretty good ways. You can see there's houses here, and you know they don't want their properties to go down because the house is not selling. So last year I had to cut this with a bush hog, and now I cut it once a month, just with my zero turn. And you know, just have to flat trim the curb and blow it off. It's not much detail to it. Just really just has to be cut. So that's what I've been doing today. Cut a couple other things, but that's just another aspect of something that maybe you guys do, or I don't know if I'm the only one. If there's any developers around that you guys know that y'all work for, you know, share with me how that comes about. So anyway, I'll check y'all later. Keep on cutting. Oh, Rangers. Oh man, just finished up 10, 11, and 12 for today. It's 6:04 Wednesday. Got her done, man. Not a bad day. If I could take a minute to gripe a little bit though, you guys are probably in the same boat as me. I know in my last video I mentioned that it had been raining so much. And last week, I think the weather said in the month of April, Metro Atlanta has 8.5 inches of rain. Just in the past 22 days. So last week I didn't get hardly any mowing done at all because it was either raining, too wet, or fixing to rain again. So I maybe did a handful of yards last week, hopefully, and I didn't get many calls. People wonder where I was. But now, this week, I had a lady call and it's always the old ladies. Always the old ladies. David, did you go out of business? She left a message. You hadn't been to my yard in 2 weeks. You usually here on Wednesdays. Yeah. Did I go out of business? Give me a break. I've been doing her yard for 15